So hi, vlog. Toast. I have some cereal. You've got a load of different teas and some sugars. Some hot chocolates. Jam. Jam. Jam.
I think we're in a bit of a jam. Do you know why the lids are on there, Dan? So that they can be preserved.
They're jam-packed.
Oh God. Duff nuts. Oh, they didn't give me a strawberry one.
That's got strawberries on it.
Okay. And then drinks. So yeah, this is room service. I'd just go with a couple of dollar tip, but we're going to get ourselves sorted.
No better.
Probably a good idea from this point to start the vlog as well. And good morning. Welcome back to those of you who have been with us since the start of this series. If you are new, hello.
Bonjour.
We're not French.
We're still in Beauty and the Beast mode.
We are.
Night.
If you are new, I'm Paul, this is my darling wife Danielle. We are currently on a Western Caribbean cruise called Disney Treasure. So far it has been brilliant.
It was a very formal introduction.
Some people might be joining us for the first time, Dan. You never know.
That's true. Go back and watch other videos.
Yeah, please. It gets better. Honestly, it gets better. Well, this is what I normally sound like. People may not have heard my actual voice before.
That's true.
But now you've got a sore throat.
Yeah, but my voice is fine.
Anyway, so today...
Do you not think my voice is fine?
Yeah, your voice is fine. So today we are on our way to Grand Cayman. Yesterday we were in Cozumel in Mexico. We have been sailing overnight and currently we are in the Caribbean Sea, or Caribbean if you pronounce it incorrectly. So we are on our way to Grand Cayman. We are due to start the tender process at 10:30. Some people may be going, what on earth is a tender process? Do you want to explain the difference between a port of call where we dock on a pier and a tender process?
On a pier, we dock on a pier. We get straight off. They put the gangway straight onto the pier. The tender process is a diddy little boat and it pulls up alongside the ship because for whatever reason you can't dock on the port. So because of where we are today, that's because of conservation of marine life. So you dock further out, they drop anchor, and then the boats come to us. And then they just do this all day.
Yes. So it's slightly different at a tender port because we've had this at Catalina Island. I think it's the only other tender port we've ever done, isn't it? So so far, yes. Tomorrow in Jamaica, I think that's a pier.
I think so.
So that should be, back to what we were doing in Cozumel yesterday. However, today we have a port adventure. Ooh.
Ah.
Would you like to tell people about Port Adventure?
So we did change this kind of last minute. We changed it like 2.5 weeks ago. It's just it's a little cruise. It's a cruise along the shore. And then they stop to let us go in the sea if we want. And then we come back. That's literally it. But there is an open bar with rum punch.
Although neither of us are big drinkers.
No, neither of us are big drinkers. But they've got like fruit punch and whatnot. And they give you like a guided tour. It's only short, it's just over 2 hours.
Yes.
We meet on the pier at 2:15. We might get off a little bit earlier.
I think we will.
Just to go and have a nosy.
Yeah.
So we might head down maybe just before 11 o'clock.
Yes, I think so. They do say that in an ideal world, and this is one of the reasons I'd say you need to really, really try and watch Good Morning Disney Treasure, or if you're on any of the other ships, Good Morning Disney, whatever it is.
Disney ship.
Yes, because basically they give you all the information on that day. So if I turn the screen now, you'll see. So this is the wonderful Darren, who's our cruise director, and Jamie, the assistant cruise director, explaining exactly how the tender process works, what to do if you have an excursion that says meet on the pier rather than meet on the ship, because that actually is an experience we are not used to, is it?
No. And they also, this is on every day. Yeah, it's unique today. So today they were talking about Pirate Night and everything that's coming up with that. It's very good. It's also very funny. And also, we both got bitten yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm itchy. So I've got one on like the back of my thigh, one on the bottom of my fat on my belly, and then one right on like where my thigh is on the other leg, so it's obviously just done that.
I've been bitten on my ankle as well.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not the ankle I broke, because otherwise where it's bitten me would be right on my scar tissue.
I mean, you wouldn't know.
I'd know because it's itchy.
Oh yeah. But I'm allergic to mosquito bites, so mine swell, and they're quite like, if it's there, and it's like that's it there. That's how big it goes. And yeah, they're itchy. But it was always going to happen. We were in the jungle in Mexico, so
Yeah.
even though I put bug spray on, everywhere I put bug spray, nothing.
You know what would have prevented mosquitoes landing? If people drove faster. Everything being said, we've now been on the ship for 3 nights.
Yes.
Favourite restaurant so far?
Coco.
I'm going to go Marvel.
Mine's Coco. Overall, is Coco.
I think the food has improved sufficiently in Marvel for that to now be, and the fact that we got to see the full show, that's now sort of top of my list on this ship. 1923 I like.
It's just basic.
But Coco for me, I think the food, maybe it's just the food I had, could have been a bit better. Just my thoughts.
A lot of people say that the night 1 menu in Coco is not great, and then the night 2 menu is the best. So
we will be able to tell you that. But one thing we haven't mentioned tonight, we are at Palo.
yeah, we don't do pirate night menu. We cruise, as you have clearly gathered, quite a lot. So that menu is the same across the whole fleet. It doesn't change. It's a bit meh. Like the starters are a bit meh.
You will find regular cruise goers always try to book Palo for pirate night.
Or just have room service or deck food or something,
Yeah.
because it's not great. The mains are okay. The
Yes.
desserts are terrible. Last time we did a pirate night, I had the kids' dessert, which was
Yes.
actually very good.
Yeah.
It was a brookie. Highly recommend.
Yes.
Because you can do that. You can order off the kids' menu if you want.
But
I've done it many times.
Really looking forward to Palo tonight. It's
Souffle.
first time on the ship, so we'll show you that and see how that goes. But other things I think have been real positive. Water coaster. I think the Aquamouse on this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that. Try and sneak in another couple of trips on that in this.
Yes, see day.
Yes.
Not tomorrow, day after.
Yep. And then tomorrow we are in Falmouth, Jamaica for bobsledding.
Early morning and a long tour,
Yes.
which I don't understand, because it says we have to drive an hour to get to where we want to go. We leave at 7:45, and it's like a 7-hour tour. But if it's an hour each way,
It's 5 hours. Spare.
yeah.
To do
I'm like,
bobsledding.
I don't. But you only get one go. I'm guessing it's the Sky Explorer thing that takes you from
Possibly.
the bottom to the top.
Possibly.
But then you only have to do that once.
We'll see.
Right, that's not going to
We'll
take
see.
2 hours.
We might be wrong. We might be wrong. We'll see.
What was that?
It's my face of we might be wrong.
Meh.
Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna wait and see when we dock. We should be not too long from now, and
What
yeah.
time is it? I haven't got my watch on yet.
So once we've docked, we'll take you down with us, and we'll go from there. And no sooner did I utter the words, "We'll let you know when we're here," I step out onto the veranda, and well, yeah, we're here. That is Grand Cayman in the distance. Beautiful, beautiful place. So yeah, we've definitely slowed down as we approach. So I'm assuming we're going to be told where to park, and yeah, we'll then wait for the process for tender boats to start. And here we are at the beautiful Grand Cayman. We have stopped, so we are parked up for the day. That looks like the first 2 tender boats making their way out to us. Apparently they can carry up to 300 people each boat, which is sizable, isn't it, really? Just so you're aware, this is the concierge area on the Wish class ships. One of the biggest criticisms has been that if you're in concierge, you don't really want people looking down into your concierge area. And I think all the other ships are all kind of hidden away, aren't they?
Sort of, yeah. Or they're like central.
Yeah, normally they'd be like right back behind here where this pool is, at the front of the ships. And if I can find a clip from the fantasy, I'll show you what we mean. But yes, it's an interesting one, because I think if I'm concierge, I don't really care. I've got a space at the front of the boat and I can see everything better than the peasants above me, would be my view.
Yeah.
But then we're never going to be concierge apart from maybe one-off trip, are we? So we are the peasants.
Yeah. One day. I want to do it one day.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're going to try, if we can, maybe be one of the first to board the tender boat process, and yeah, see if we can get onto Grand Cayman. Looks like they're building a massive hotel over there. Looks nice. apparently just over in the distance off that direction, behind, sort of all along here, apparently is Little Cayman.
Yeah, there's Grand Cayman and Little Cayman.
Very nice, but yeah, so yeah, it's very warm. Anyway, yes, it's like it's unnaturally warm.
It is. I'm like, my hair. I'm giving up already.
At least it's better than Cozumel was yesterday.
I don't know. I think it's hotter.
Yeah, but at least it's not raining.
I'd welcome a little bit of drizzle.
Yeah, I can't see that happening, Dan, I'm not going to lie.
No.
Out on deck, you've got some photos being taken. So again, once you get to 25, the photo package is included. But if not before 25, you have to pay for it. Sorry, Dan?
It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, that's correct. Just want to give a great shout out once again to the cast here, spending so much time making sure that everything's laid out before the day starts. Some people won't get off, so they'll just stay on the ship, won't they?
Yeah.
Towels are all rolled up very nicely. Unlike other cruise lines, you don't have to leave a deposit or money or a key card.
You just take as many as you need, and they'll have them when you get off the ship. So
Yes.
like today, they'll be on like where you get on the tender boat. You just take as many as you need.
Apparently
Same
they'll
for
be on the
Castaway.
pier as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Same for Castaway.
Yeah.
They'll have them, and then you just bring them back when you're done.
One thing I would say is if you are going to an excursion like we did yesterday in Cusa, you need to make sure you bring your towels back.
Yes.
Loads of people just seem to be dumping their towels.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there might be an agreement for Disney to net off the amount of towels they've lost. I don't know, but
Or they just had similar towels at that place. We don't know.
quite possible. But it seemed a very high amount of Disney-esque towels, didn't it? For
Yes. Yeah.
this is one of the kids' areas. This is the Toy Story splash pad at the front of the ship, above one of the funnel or below one of the funnels. So yeah, we're gonna go down and see if we can start to make our way to the tender boats.
It's hot.
Could be too hot.
It is too hot.
You are medicated. Let's clarify that.
Yeah, yeah. For normal people.
I think this is fine.
Yeah. Whereas my medication makes me not good in anything above like 19 degrees.
It is absolutely breathtaking in here. The design of this place is just something else. So we were yesterday up here. So in the equivalent seats we were up there. And I'll put a picture in of the view we had, but it is wonderful in here. The screens all behind here are all animated, like little actual proper screens, whereas I don't think they are from memory on the Fantasy, the Dream, the Magic and the Wonder. It's beautiful in it, even the carpet.
Are you ready?
Carpet's amazing. So well thought out in here. No matter how many times people are told, do not bring bananas, do not bring open fruit, do not bring something. Guess what? They still bring it.
And then leave it in there.
Indeed. Don't be those people. Don't bring bananas. Don't bring open fruit. It says it every time. So we made it onto the tender boat. Very straightforward and very simple process. We are just waiting to go, but this is the view we've got all the way out at the moment. We are on the lower deck. I would imagine when we get to when we actually get to port, it will actually be easy to be on the bottom deck. Whereas on here they load on the top deck, and I'd imagine when we get back, we'll also disembark the tender boat off the top deck as well. And that is currently no rain expected for the rest of the day, and by midday it's going to get up to feeling like 40.
I'm glad I don't have any makeup on, so I'm going to be sweating. Should have got a flannel out.
Use one of the towels.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
And welcome to Grand Cayman.
It's hot.
I must admit, I'm sweating.
It's roasting.
So, real feel at the moment is 38 degrees. But, brace yourself if you come to the Caribbean. That's where you... there's my wife's ADHD in full flow. Right, Let's go and have a look at this map over here.
Chickens!
A very minor thing I have a lot of respect for. When you said no, they understood and moved on. I appreciate that.
Well, it didn't come stand right in front of
I mean, he did, yeah, there was that. So our pool adventure is not until 12:15, so we have a good hour and a half to have a wander around, and we will take you on a bit of a tour before we go on our little excursion.
12:15.
Yeah, Dan's just reminded me it is 12:15. So yeah, we're going to take a bit of a walk up here and see what we can find, but beautiful, beautiful town so far. I know people are sitting there going, you've only just walked a little bit into it, but you know, still doesn't look unattractive.
There's a lot of chickens.
One thing that we do just want to make really clear, a lot of these cruises, not just Disney but other cruise lines as well, are literally the lifeblood of these islands with the tourism. So from that perspective, if you do come to these, it doesn't hurt to get off the ship, have a look round, maybe go into a couple of shops, even just buy a magnet or something to say you've been there. Dan keeps pointing out to me that we are by the Houses of Parliament. So that is now the Greek Houses of Parliament and the Grand Cayman Houses of Parliament that we've seen in the space of 4 months.
I was just like, that's definitely not the Greek House of Parliament. Very confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, we are literally just taking a bit of a trundle to see what's around, and yeah, if there's anything interesting we will show you, but so far nothing overly spectacular. So my darling wife has managed to pick up her pins plural.
Our pins.
What was he got?
Pin. I got a chicken. Well, it's a rooster. I don't know why I keep calling them chicken. And a little Mac one.
Yes, and we got them from this place
Everyone
called
come
Atlantis, the Centre or Atlantis Dive Centre and Gift Shop. So, British guy that we've just been chatting to. There's a few Brits in there, a few others as well. But yeah, that's. I mean, everyone's really friendly, but as a Brit, I'd go back there to support a fellow Brit. Yeah. That's just us. But
everybody go there.
Yeah. Really friendly guy in there.
It's also the only place I've seen a pin.
That's very true, actually. Yeah. Haven't seen anywhere else. I'm not sure you'll get many shots of the Disney treasure better than from here. So we've just taken a little bit of a further walk round from the Atlantis dive shop, and yeah, you can see that so far as I can tell, unless there's anything hiding behind the treasure, we are the only ship in the harbour today.
Yeah. That explains why it's so quiet.
Yeah.
Got sand in my shoes now. The guy in the shop was telling us that this is literally just a tourist area. It shuts the second the ship leaves. And that everything else for locals is a bit more inland.
On the 7 mile stretch, it's a 7 mile beach, I think you said, which is actually where we're going. So
yeah. Disney Point is that way.
Yeah, Disney Point to the left. Yeah. But yeah, what a beautiful shot. And actually, we can actually see our room from here. So considering I've managed to keep the camera still for a while, I'll try and zoom in and put a little bit of a circle on where our room is. We're on one of the little bump outs, as they're called. But oh well, it's a stunning ship. It really is. And once I think we get to the end of this, we will share whether it's our favourite ship or not.
Ooh, hard to say right now. Well, no, it's not. We'll talk about it later. Because I could go on a whole, like, you're going to get a seminar from me.
Oh God, I'll sit down and get Danielle a pointer. Jesus. Chris and Becca are going to be going, God, do we need a pointer again?
Yeah, I'm going to get a laser pointer and I'm going to have a PowerPoint and everything.
So we took a trundle a little bit further past that shop. Wasn't really a great deal to see. So we've now come back past the port entry. We're not really seeing much beyond here either. So we're going to just keep taking a little bit of trundle along North Church Street, which is the main sort of port side. Give you an idea as to where things are. We're going to just keep walking, but I get the feeling, if I'm honest, that a lot of it is very sort of central, and unless you're doing an excursion, there's probably not really a lot to get off for, is there?
Well, there is if, like, so Adrian and Coda, who we watched, they did a self-booked excursion to a turtle place, which you had to get a taxi to, which we would totally do at some point. But yeah, other than that, it's it's just kind of bars and shops.
Yeah, so
and it's hot.
We're currently just past Cayman diving, and right in front of us is a place called Rackham's. We're going to walk a little bit further along. We've still got 45 minutes to our excursion, but yeah, we'll see kind of what else there is along here. We've seen a few people walking back this way, so as you know, may have thought the same as us. But yeah, we were told earlier, 7 Mile Beach is where it's really at here, so that's where we're heading later on the excursion anyway. So not only is the aviation geek in me absolutely losing my mind at a plane coming into Grand Cayman, but we are here. Look at the size of that fish in the water. Oh my God.
Is that a barracuda?
Might be, it's massive, whatever it is. There are so many fish just standing here.
Yes.
It says, oh wow, there's a school down there.
And then there's like those fish.
Yeah, and then there's the big one out there.
Big old guy. Do you know what we should do? We should go down to that bit of beach that those people were at.
That's true, yeah, see what there's there, yeah.
Let's do that.
I'm not going to repeat what I've just said off screen, but look at the size of these. Damn. That boy thick. Jeez. Oh, there's my wife. Check in. Check in. Wow. Just wow. And apologies again to the vegetarians, or the pescatarians will be fine about this, but these gents are cutting up fresh fish caught this morning. The good thing is, I don't think any of them are from here.
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all, dear. So let me get this right, we've got big fish, we've got little fish. Have we got a cardboard box? No. Okay. So given this is where you actually came in earlier on, there is a bit of a shopping area around here for people to have a look through. That's where you get harassed by all the people, although again, once we did say no to them, they did take no for an answer. We are now just mindful that you can go to other shops around here that we did not go to earlier. We then obviously took a walk out of here. We took a little bit of a trundle around. I've maps over here. There we go. Come on, Paul, get it together. So we came out here. We had a little bit of a walk around. I think pretty sure we went up. Was it Fort Street? There it is. We went up Fort Street.
Here.
Along down.
Here.
And then came back.
Fish market, so
yeah.
this was the beach that we went on.
Correct. But we're now going to go and check in for our port adventure, which is our boat ride around 7 Mile Beach, and a chance to jump in the water. So we shall see you very shortly. So brief update for you. Our tour is at 12:15. We are meant to be over here 5 minutes before to check in. Poor Maria is all on her own over here. One cast member. I feel a bit for her, I'm not going to lie. We're all checked in with Pongo. And poor Maria. She is flooded over there.
She's doing a very good job.
She's doing an excellent job, especially when people come up and go, I've not got my whole party with me. Can we go now? No. Listen to what you are told on the ship. Ah!
Rage.
It's warm.
We're going back to the ship after this.
Yes. So our tour guide, I'm assuming, or the driver, is just doing a head count of everyone. We're under a very nice tent. And then we're going to be going. So in a minute. And so here we are on the excursion, setting off from the port.
Welcome to Grand Cayman. Welcome to the name of the boat, Through Water. Through Water is the name of the boat. Through Water is the name of the other lake, because we can't remember all this name. Alright? Now, man? Alright, guys. Just going to introduce yourself. So, folks, right down there, you see that white building right in front of us. Right beside it, you see a small little house behind of it, on the right. You see the construction going on top of the building right there. We see the cars crossing the piece of wall, the white wall. Right beside Burger King, on the right. We're looking at the building right now, we're looking at the house. So right beside it, that's where the first 7-Eleven from the 20s and 30s was owned by the earlier natives, the Bardens. That was the first 7-Eleven here on the island. If you want a local restaurant, you're right across the road, same way. You're not even 5 minutes walk to get across the road. But if you're feeling lazy, you don't want to go across the road, you can beg, you can order your food and take it right to your door. No hard work. You're on vacation. Yeah.
We are here at 7 Mile Beach. We have stopped and we're going to get in the water. So no harpooning is allowed in this part of the beach as I understand it.
No, banned.
But this is where we are and this is stunning. It's also warm as hell. But this is how we're going to get off the boat. And we're going to jump in.
Can I bite?
Oh wow, yeah, there we go people. There's Dan's bite.
There's that one. There's that one.
Yeah.
The other one's there on my fat.
You're right there, Dan.
Yeah.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere.
And we have finished our little swim back there at 7 Mile Beach. It was lovely and warm. The water was absurdly hot at times actually. Yeah, we are just going back past the rest of the nice houses back to the pier, and then we will jump on the tender boat back to the Treasure, where we will see you next. And good timing on the tender process. We are already literally straight off one boat back onto another. Back.
Are you waiting for me to carry on?
I thought you were going to say something.
Yeah. Well, we've had a very good day.
Yes. Tender boat process absolutely seamless.
Yep.
That's the second time we've done tender boat. Just works so easily, and it's not as bad as I've heard some people mark it out to be. What if I wanted to keep that?
You can keep it. I was just going to take it off your top.
Okay.
Oh, it goes face down. Oh, it's a sticker.
Yeah, that tour.
Very good.
$69 each, $89 each.
I don't remember because we changed last minute.
Yes. However, the guys who run the tour,
Brilliant,
absolutely brilliant. Gave us a great description of the 7 Mile Beach. Talked about the construction and its involvement with banking. Leave you to read into that.
Pointed out people's houses.
Yep. Margaritaville. I think it was the governor's house.
Yeah, we're very forthcoming with rum punch.
Yes. Oh God, they were drowning people with it.
Yeah, it was very nice as well, and they even gave you some to take into the sea.
Yeah, couldn't drink it because I have a slight issue with certain spirits.
I drank it though.
Yeah, but they gave out bottles of water while we were there. I think they had 2. No issues whatsoever. So yeah, really highly recommend.
And it was nice to swim in the sea.
Yes, that water is so warm.
It was like having a bath.
I swam out quite a bit and then swam back, and there were pockets probably, I'd say maybe 100 yards, 200 yards out, where it still was like being in bath water. He said, I wonder the fish were everywhere and turtles were everywhere. The shipwrecks they show you as well. My God, it's so picturesque. It's such a beautiful area. But I must say, if you are not doing an excursion,
it's a bit pants.
I'm not sure what Grand Cayman has to offer you.
Yeah, I think there are things that you would have to research, like the turtle place that we know of.
Yes.
And that is an on your own excursion.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're just getting off the ship to have a wander around, you can probably be done in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like if we were coming back here, I would, obviously we did an excursion, but I would always do an excursion and I wouldn't get off the ship until we'd get to our excursion.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It was nice to have a look around, but...
and it was hot.
38 real feel.
Am I pink? No. Oh, a little bit there.
You're fine.
But that'll go in the morning.
So yeah, we're going to go and grab a little bit of bite to eat, then we're going to get ourselves sorted out and done and dusted, so we're going to put you on charge.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Because I purposely went out a bit deeper so that I had to tread water to burn some calories.
We'll see you when we are ready for Palo a bit later on. You hot.
And warm, yeah.
My wife is hot. We are all dressed and changed and sorted and showered from our adventure into the Caribbean Sea. I still can't get over how warm the water was.
Oh, it was like a bath. It was lovely.
So we're going to do a few bits before our 7 p.m. Palo reservation. We are heading down to the atrium to watch Coriander and Sage.
Whatever it is they're about to do. Don't know.
Yes.
We're just kind of sat here like, should probably go do something.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, been a good day so far. Really looking forward to Palo. Pretty much know what we're going to have already. Anywho.
Steak.
Piccalli.
Mac and cheese.
Mashed potato.
2 soufflés. And I want a glass of Moscato.
On that note, we are going to head down to the atrium and show you what Sage and Coriander get up to. The other thing to mention as well, and I don't think we mentioned it the other day, is that the lifts have Minnie and Mickey in them, which I've not heard on any of the other ships.
I'm pretty sure the Wish has got it.
Anyway, it is also Pirate Night. We did get bandanas, and we also got a little thing that said about a special offer for a clean of our clothes, which was, I think, maximum 30 pieces for $25.
Yes.
The offer's valid for tomorrow only. Now, that also happened when we were on the Fantasy in June.
The 7-night cruise.
Yeah.
We'll just walk downstairs. Because I keep looking for ducks.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah. And obviously, with it being Pirate Night, we did get bandanas. We're obviously not wearing them because we're doing Palo. But we are going to go see the fireworks show later on after Palo.
Yeah, after Palo we will get changed.
Yes. So Danielle was mentioning to me all of the art on here and all the small Easter eggs that you can find. So
I'll only show you a couple. Ursula's necklace, Keel coin, and I'll show you one more because I don't want you to see them all. Aladdin's lamp. But there are more.
yeah. So if I just go like this, comments below, how many more did you spot? And are there any that are your particular favourites in amongst any of these? Because this is not the only piece of artwork like this across the whole ship. Bit of a Herculean effort.
No spoilers.
Didn't say it was a spoiler, I just said it was a Herculean effort. So we have come up to deck 5 and there is Donald.
Doodle.
Pirate Donald, number 1 duck. Small cutie in there.
Chipmunk.
There is a chipmunk running down there yet. But we are here to watch Coriander and Sage.
She's dressed as pirate girl.
Just two little stories.
They do different ones. Like, I think, I don't know how often they do this a cruise, but they do, like, I've seen videos of them do Aladdin.
Yeah.
And all sorts.
Yeah, so it's now 5:30. We are at all aboard time. That's the last time that the last tender boat makes it back, 5:30. We should be setting sail very soon. Could even go at the front and watch the ship sail away.
No. I've just got my hair sorted out and I'm in a very short dress. No.
Whilst we have a look at the app and decide what we're going to do, we're going to put you away, and if we decide there's anything we want to do, we'll let you know. And so we are leaving Grand Cayman and on our way to Falmouth in Jamaica, where we will be doing bobsledding tomorrow. Very, very beautiful island, very, very warm waters, but as we were told very clearly, the island will now basically shut down in this neck of the woods. 7 Mile Beach will continue to host all of its guests. As we sail away, this port area will effectively shut at 5 PM. So we are now at Cove Cafe. Being at Cove Cafe, we have decided we're going to grab a coffee and a hot chocolate and go from there.
Are you a happy bunny? What have you got?
Hot chocolate.
But not just any hot chocolate.
Never had one of these. So
No.
I don't like coffee because I'm weird.
But normally you don't bother getting anything from here.
It was very sweet. I like it.
And I've just got an iced latte. I was going to get my normal latte, but they have chocolate straws. So I want to try a chocolate straw. This is the only reason I got it iced. Are you happy?
We had a bit of time in here. I know that on embarkation day we mentioned about how this was a Moana inspired sort of Cove Cafe, but it is also really nicely laid out, really nicely thought up. I mean, over here in this sort of area here, you've got turtles, you've got Maui's hook at the back, and over this side you've got an oar that Moana would use, as well as some rays, and again another one of the hooks. Yeah, very nicely laid out. And also the menus. I've just noticed the menu over there, which is all iPads now. Again, very Moana inspired. Even the carpet is sort of wave-linked and orientated. But yeah, very nice in here, isn't it?
It is.
So yes. Which Cove Cafe do you prefer, this or any of the others?
I mean, this is a lot smaller.
Yes, it is.
But it's a lot.
Is it though?
Yeah.
When you compare it to the Fantasy and the Dream?
Yeah, because the ones in those wrap around.
I would have said this felt or feels bigger at least.
No,
I could be wrong.
I think you are.
And here we are on deck 12 for Palo, with the Rose as well, and Enchanté.
We've not been down here yet.
We haven't been anywhere near here yet, but very, very well laid out. So we actually have a picture of us on the Wish here. I'll put said picture in now.
Camera lines. The rose is different.
Yes, so the Rose on the Wish is red. Stunning in here, it really is. Yeah, there is the Rose. So as we sail away from Grand Cayman, we are waiting in the Rose bar for our table. We've been told about 20 minutes. But yeah, then we shall go through to Palo. And here we are. Slightly different looking Palo. As you can see behind Dan's head is Cogsworth. But
Look in the bottom of the box.
okay, hang on 2 seconds. Okay, so slightly different menu to what we've had on the previous few Palos. So there is still the prefix A menu, as well as a couple of sort of pasta dishes or antipasties, salads, pizzas and pastas there, as well as second. And then, so you've got second servings, then vegetarian options, and le carne. Now, Danielle has just gone, there's Wagyu, so I may have to have a look at that. And then bits on the side, so yeah, let's have a look and see what we fancy.
We're at our table.
Yeah.
I've got my Moscato. And also, I love this glass. It's so nice. You've got your Coke.
Yes, yes. We've decided what we're having.
What have you decided on, Paul?
Something different.
Something expensive.
It's not expensive actually, it's cheaper than yours.
No, it's not.
It is.
Which
Yours is $30, mine's $27.
Oh, you're going for the Snake River one. Why don't you just... He's on about this one. Why don't you just get the normal A5?
Because I don't want one. It's very expensive for a bit of steak.
So the amuse-bouche is here. It's the same as always.
This one's bigger than we got on the fantasy.
It is. They're cooked fresh. I'm going to film you eating it. Oh, you eat it with the green. It's the only time eating mushrooms is acceptable. Steaks are here. That is Paul's Wagyu.
How's it going here? Good.
This is my tenderloin. Paul's just cleaning up the table. And we're just waiting for our sides and hopefully our bread. You've not had bread yet?
No.
Okay. Potato that I've really dug into, sorry. Mac and cheese. Bread. And these are the best. Nice.
Soufflés have arrived. And Jasmine has allowed us
To do it ourselves.
to do our own one.
This is dangerous.
You're right there, Dan.
I've never done
Let's
this
see if
myself.
you've learnt anything from Gaji last week.
I can touch mine then. Or you want me to try and swirl it?
I don't think you should swirl it, God no. I saw how he did it, so I may try.
With some fresh Parmesan Chinese sprinkle over there.
Oh,
Hang on, it's thick.
quite a thick sauce, is it?
You did it like that,
No,
didn't you?
that's not how he did it.
Either way.
So there's no room for mistake.
Give me a job, Paolo.
Right. So I remember it was that.
There is something really cool about being allowed to do it yourself. I don't know why. Oh, he did it one into the other. No, you need to put the chocolate into the white one.
That's not how he did it, I'm pretty sure it was like that. No, I've not been able to do it.
I'm certain he did it like, you know those water fountains you get for your garden that go one into the
I'm
other?
going to have to watch it back and see what Gaji did.
Yeah, we're going to have to learn. We do have the recipe for this.
We do.
So maybe we'll try it home. Our server has surprised us with a little... Look how cute! Also, whoever's writing that is beautiful. Hated it, clearly. Never again. Definitely not going to have one next week. What about you? Definitely not going to have one next week?
Absolutely not.
No, not happening.
I've not had one before and I don't like it now.
And this just now says happy second because I took a spoon to it. It's made to be eaten.
Good evening.
In case you're wondering what's happening here, so you get a aperitif, is that what they're called?
Palate cleanser.
Yeah. And they're frozen. We always get the non-alcoholic one because the alcoholic one is way too strong. But I can't drink much of mine because it makes my teeth hurt. So Paul has two. And it has resulted in brain freeze.
For anyone who says it, apparently I do have a brain.
Who'd have thunk it?
Definitely not me, apparently. But no, it's kind of sat there, and then it's just sat there and just gone straight to here, and I'm like, oh. We're back from Palo. Overall, that meal was, with tip, $160.
Which is what we pay every time.
Yeah.
We already know what the bill's going to be because we have the same thing.
Yeah. So really, really good. Jasmine, who's our server,
Really
absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Really, really good. She will be moving to the Wish. So if you do go to the Wish and you have Jasmine, you are in luck. She is brilliant. She is for us up there alongside Vinny.
And I love that she was like, we know you come here a lot, so would you like to do your own souffles? I was like, yes. I looked at her like...
You are a goddess.
Yeah, I've never
tell you
been
what,
allowed.
though, we could not swirl the sauce like Gaji did last week.
No, I don't know how we did. Well,
I know how we did
sauce, it. The chocolate sauce was thicker.
Too thick, yeah.
But it was nice though.
But anyway, we're going to get ourselves changed because obviously this is our smart attire. And then we are going to go up and watch the pirate show. Now, do not worry, dear viewer. We know you don't watch the whole show. So
Also,
you will not see the whole show in this video.
Oh no, it won't be copyright, will it? 'Cause it's not the original. Because this is very different to the pirate shows on the other ships.
Correct.
This has got like an 80s
Yes.
rock sort of vibe.
But if you do want to watch the full show, there are plenty of videos out there that do the full show. We will just install brief highlights. Brief highlights.
Yeah. Also, I've got bites. My bites are itchy.
Honestly, they are awful.
Because I'm allergic to mosquito bites, and I've got 3, and I'm just like, if I don't think about them for ages, I don't realise it itch.
Whereas I've got about 4 or 5 and I'm just letting them all go.
Let it go. Let it go.
If you keep your wits about you, you can keep having fun until your sails are sagging and your poop deck is all pooped out. Here's a final cannon blast before the big show. Put your hands and hooks together for the most rockin' pirates around! Treasure! You're in for a show tonight! She's your captain! She's your
And after much chaos, we have returned to Davy Jones being on our bed, with 2 chocolate Quinn's fries and Lorcana packs.
I think they're singular cards, but I didn't know.
There's been a lot about Lorcana on this ship, hasn't there?
It's one of those things I'm like, I really want to collect them, but I don't know what you're meant to do with them.
Like the other day when we got on an embarkation day.
There was a whole thing.
There was a whole thing about it, and I was like...
There's something every day.
Yeah.
And
It's impressive.
If you join it, you get, like, they give you free, I think maybe a free card.
They've given away a
every day.
huge pack.
Yeah. I do want to get into it because there are some beautiful cards, but it's one of those dangerous slippery slopes. That's your one.
Oh, thanks. Anyway, right, let's have a chat about the pirate party. So I thought it would be a good idea for us to sit down for this one, because we can have our hot chocolates, but to have a bit of a chat about the pirate party, because for me, this is the difference between the new pirate parties and the Wonder, Magic, Fantasy and Dream pirate parties. I am not a fan of these ones.
Well, right. I have things to say.
We will come on to the performers in a bit.
Okay, yeah, no, that's not what I have things to say about. I like that it's a different thing. Obviously, we've seen it on the Wish before. It's not a new concept to us, but it's at times like this where me, as an autistic person, misses deck 4 because on the other ships, I don't like to go to the top deck to watch the fireworks because, as tonight, it gets a bit too peoply. So we had a really lovely experience on the Fantasy in November, when we were on deck 4, just because it was quiet. Obviously, everyone else goes up to deck. On deck
Starboard
4,
side, always starboard side. Right.
You can see the fireworks clear as day. And I didn't know that, obviously, characters were wandering around, and we watched the fireworks with Donald.
Yes.
And it was lovely. But deck 4 is like my safe space for things like nighttime shows. And I mean, there is a deck 4 here, and we probably could have gone out on it, but there was a message sent, I don't know if you saw, from guest services earlier today, saying that if you're not on top deck, please stay inside when the fireworks are on.
Because of wind.
Yes, it's very windy. I was sitting there going, is Jack Sparrow gonna do his jump because it's very windy? But he did. Yeah, I think that's where I miss it. Maybe when we do this ship again in February 27th. Okay, we'll see if we can get out on the equivalent deck 4. Because I like the fireworks. I like to try and catch them in some way, but I think this has proved to me today that top deck is not the one.
The real point I want to make, which is 24 hours ago, we watched probably the best production of a show on a cruise ship we've ever seen. Tonight, the same actor and actress that played Belle and the Beast were the two main singers. Beast, acceptable. The lady who plays Belle, you don't need to scream, my dear. You don't need to shout into a microphone when you have the talent that you have.
Yeah, she's got a phenomenal voice, and I think the problem is she's playing a character, and we've seen this twice, and they're obviously told to play it that way because the one on the Wish did exactly the same. I've gone back and looked at the videos, it's exactly the same.
Okay.
But I don't think it needs it because they've got so much skill and talent in their voice.
It was the screeching.
I think it doesn't help that where it was windy, the noise does travel very quickly. And we were also right by a speaker. I don't know if you noticed.
I did, but for me, you can be near a speaker or not near a speaker.
Yeah.
I couldn't make out a word she was saying.
No, I couldn't.
And I thought yesterday she was flawless.
Yeah.
But today, that role just isn't for her. If she's going to screech and scream into a microphone,
she needs to move the microphone away a little bit.
She either needs to, just down
or give them away. I think if they had the headsets, it wouldn't be a problem.
I don't know. I just think she was too high pitch.
Yeah, so...
But the fact I couldn't understand a word of what she said at all through the whole show. Final note, if you're wondering why they do fireworks at sea and what's the problem with the litter, there is no problem, because all of the fireworks that Disney use on the cruise ship turn to fish food.
Yes, they are
degradable.
No, they call it like biosustainable or something like that. They're specially formulated, so they're not. They are environmentally friendly.
Anyway.
They're also the only cruise line, to my knowledge, that does fireworks at sea.
Mm. And that is it for today.
I'm tired.
The reason we are ending the vlog here and we haven't continued to join the party upstairs, because I would recommend, if you're not like us and you're not doing a stupid excursion early tomorrow morning that you have to be up for in about 7 hours, I would recommend after the pirate party you do hang around, you do have a dance, you do have a laugh, because we did do it with our friends Chris and Becca on our Wish Cruise in 23.
It's good fun.
We had a good laugh.
They have the camera that comes and picks people out of the audiences.
Anyway, yeah, great day overall. We had breakfast in here. You started, so you might as well finish. Disney, I'm telling you now, if you started this...
It's shiny. Oh, it's like Pokemon. I used to have hundreds of Pokemon cards. Oh, it's a game.
Anyway. So today, it's been a day. We start off with breakfast in bed, technically. Room service.
Out there, actually.
Yeah, it's really nice, straightforward. Got off, had a look around Grand Cayman. We summarised Grand Cayman earlier.
I saw some big fish.
A lot of big fish, but yeah, unless you're doing an excursion, I'll be honest, Grand Cayman doesn't really offer a lot.
Do an excursion or book your own excursion. That is my travel agent advice.
Yes.
Unless you just want to get off to put your feet on land to say you've been there, which we did in Ensenada last year.
That's true.
No, this year.
Yeah, this year. But other than that, the excursion we did, flawless, no complaints. We even given praise to good services about it.
Yeah, can't fault it.
Yeah, so all good on there. Palo. We haven't really covered too much off that. My Wagyu steak was...
Sorry, I'm choking on my own spit, don't mind me. Continue.
My Wagyu steak was absolutely top tier. And compared to the Wagyu that we had at Morimoto the other night, this knocked spots off of that.
I don't feel like you can compare though, because they're two different cuts. You served how we had it at Morimoto. It's meant to be thin sliced.
Correct, but flavour wise, preference wise, tonight, smashed out the park.
Whereas I kind of have the opposite, in that it was definitely, I think, in the whole time I've been having steak at Palo, which is every time we've done dinner, it was probably my least favourite in terms of...
Too salty.
Yeah, it was very salty. And then right at the end, on my, like, not my penultimate mouthful, but the one before that, I bit into something.
Peppercorn.
I can only assume it, yeah. I don't know if it was a peppercorn.
And it was because there were peppercorns on the top of all of them.
Yeah, I brushed
and
those
if you
off.
had the same thing as me, you thought you brushed them off and one got ingrained in the meat.
But it didn't taste like peppercorn. It was like washing up liquid.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was obviously like a seasoning of some kind, and there was just a big bit, and I was just like,
Very difficult to tell what that might have been.
And it was a nice bit of steak, but it was definitely smaller than, like, even the one I had last week.
We said it's weird. We feel like the Wish class ships have a more upper class feel about the Palos.
Well, it's a steakhouse on the Wish class.
But I actually think the layout of the Palo on the Wish class ships is dreadful. I think it's awful.
I don't like the fact that it's kind of really tucked away.
I also don't like the fact that if you're sat in the little area we were sat in, everyone has to go past you. Everyone.
But I feel like there should have been one row of booths and then tables, like it is in the other ones. But it was nice to sit in a booth. We didn't get to sit in a booth on the Wish.
That's true. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but actually the difference between what we had on the Wish and what we had here was that there were those, well, in that area where the booths are, if I remember rightly, there were booths at the back which were sort of half moons, and then there were tables.
No.
Is that slightly further in?
No, that is the other class of ship.
Oh, that's Dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's my bad.
So the Wish and the Treasury have got the same layout.
That's it, yeah.
Booths, but we just walk straight past it on the Wish.
And then we had the pirate show.
Well, also souffle. I'd like to give a shout out to the souffle. It was a very, very good souffle, and I loved being able to do my own sauce. As much as I love them doing it for the show element, I felt like I should have been given a wage. I was that good at it.
The video says otherwise. So, yeah. But then pirate show, yeah. Great. We summarise that?
Cool.
Any questions about today? How can you get in touch with us, Dan?
With us or with me?
Us first.
Oh, you go first today. Very simple. Travels with Dani and Paul. Instagram or at gmail.com.
Or comment below.
Or send us a message or do whatever, you know. And all the different ways you can get in touch with people these days. Just doing them.
And then, talking of excursions earlier, the things still on Grand Cayman, if you would like an independent travel agent's advice that does whole of market stuff, you can reach out to somebody that does that sort of stuff Or you can ask Danielle.
I do that sort of stuff. Because I wanted to book us for Nassau
I was
next
just
week.
waiting to see when you clocked.
But next week, well, I looked at going to the Isle of Pigs in Nassau, but it didn't work with the timings of our ship, so I couldn't do it. But so I can do those sorts of things. If you want a self-booked excursion, let me know, because there are lots of options.
So how do people get in touch with you?
Similar nature, Adventure by Danielle, Instagram @gmail.com, or somewhere down here, somewhere down here.
In the
There's
description.
a form that you can fill out. But bear with me because Google has stopped notifying me when people fill it out, so I just have to manually check it.
But by the time these videos go out, you'll be able to see them.
Yeah, but it still doesn't notify me. That's the problem.
The best way to do it, if you want to be honest,
Just send me a message, Instagram me, or do whatever. Check it down here and he'll tell me. I don't do
or
it.
just direct message Daniel.
Yeah, whatever works for you. Not everyone has Instagram.
Tell us what you did or didn't like about this video as well. We find it interesting when people tell us what they did or didn't like.
Your feedback is important to us.
And on that very note, that clearly we have run out of things to say.
I'm so tired.
We will see
It's been
you.
a long day. I didn't exercise today.
We will see you tomorrow for Falmouth, Jamaica.
But we have
How's the ADHD?
another.
Oh my god, you still go.
I was going to say where we have another long day.
How's the tism?
Tisming. Bye bye.